Friends, in this lecture, we will find the approximate value of k to the power 1 by 2, whose summation is from k equal to 1 to n. k to the power 1 by 2, summation from k equal to 1 to n. We have to find approximate summation of this term. We have to find approximate summation of this term, where k is any number, constant number, or you can take variable, k is any variable, and from 1 to n. For example, t to the power 1 by 2 from 1 to n. K is t. If I take t to the power 1 by 2 from t is equal to 1 to n. So whatever it may be, k may be. So k from 1 to n, k to the power 1 by 2. That is the variable. We need to obtain the approximate value of summation of this function, and this is definite summation. Okay? So for that, we already seen one result earlier. What that result was? We know that, mute yourself. What that result was? Summation from k equal to 1 to n yk equal to integral from 1 to n yt dt plus y at n plus y at 1 divided by 2 plus b2i upon 2i factorial, summation from I is equal to 1 to m, b2i upon 2i factorial, y 2i minus 1th derivative at n and 2i minus 1th derivative of y at n minus 1 upon 2m factorial integral from 1 to n 2mth derivative of yt into b2m of t minus grep of t into dt, where this grep of t is the greatest integer function or step function, isn't it? We know this result we have proved in the last lecture. What this result says, whatever this function is there, which is a function of k, and if I want to take the summation of this function of k from 1 to n, then it can be given by this formula. So you take first of all integral of yt from 1 to n, then y at n plus y at 1 upon 2, then plus summation from I is equal to 1 to m of b2i upon 2i factorial into this term and minus 1 upon 2m factorial integral from 1 to n of 2mth derivative of y at t into b2m of t minus grep of t dt. Now if I compare this result with this one, so here y at k is equal to what? K to the power 1 by 2. So y at k is nothing but k to the power 1 by 2. So what becomes yt? Yt becomes t to the power 1 by 2. Replace k by t. So yt becomes t to the power 1 by 2. Right? And now m is equal to m. M means what? We have to obtain 2mth derivative. 2mth derivative means I will take second derivative. Why second derivative we can take? What is the first derivative of yt? T to the power, see, first derivative of yt is what? Y dash t equal to 1 by 2 y to the power minus 1 by 2. Correct? A into t to the power a minus 1, or t to the power n का derivative क्या है? The derivative of t to the power n is n into t to the power n minus 1. What is second derivative? Y double dash at t becomes this 1 by 2 into minus 1 by 2 into minus 1 by 2 minus 1, that is minus 3 by 2. So this becomes minus 1 by 4 into y to the power minus 3 by 2. Minus 3 by 2. So up to here, what I will consider? M is equal to 1. So we can take second derivative. Second derivative के लिए हम m is equal to 1 take. We will take m is equal to 1. Then, now I will use this formula to obtain this k from 1 to n k to the power 1 by 2 becomes integral from 1 to n yt dt. What is yt? T to the power 1 by 2 dt. This is yt dt. Plus y at n. Y at t is t to the power 1 by 2. Therefore y at n becomes n to the power 1 by 2 plus y at 1 becomes 1 to the power 1 by 2. So n to the power 1 by 2 plus 1 to the power 1 by 2 upon 2. But we know that the power of any power of 1 is 1 itself. Plus summation from I is equal to 1 to m. M tak hai, m is equal to 1. That means summation from I is equal to 1 to 1. That means it will get only single term here. क्या हो जाएगा यहाँ सिर्फ? It will get only single term. What single term you will get there? Which is a single term? I from 1 to 1 only b2 upon 2 factorial. I is equal to 1. b2 upon 2 factorial. Y, which derivative? If I take I is equal to 1, what you will get? 2 minus 1 means y dash at n minus y dash at 1. So this will be y dash at n minus y dash at 1 minus m is equal to 1. So minus 1 upon 2 factorial integral from 1 to n y double dash at t. Second derivative 2m means what? M is equal to 1. So second derivative of t means y double dash at t into b2 of t minus g of t into dt. So using this formula, approximate formula for this function, you will get this result, which is equal to now. What is it? Which is equal to now. What is the integral of t to the power 1 by 2? We know that t raised to n का integral क्या होता है? T raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. So its integral becomes t to the power 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2 from 1 to n plus separate we have taken n to the power 1 by 2 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 6. Why 1 upon 6? b2 is what? What is the value of b2? We know that b2 means b2 at 0. b2 means b2 at 0 and b2 at 0 is what? Bernoulli number at second Bernoulli number at t equal to 0 and therefore it is 1 by 6. We already proved this, isn't it? So b2 is 1 by 6 upon 2 into t minus g of t. T minus g of t. What is here? Sorry, not this b2, this is b2. This b2 is 1 by 6 upon 2. Y dash at n. What is y dash at t? 1 by 2. What is y dash at t? 1 by 2 y to the power minus 1 by 2. So y dash at n becomes 1 by 2 n to the power minus 1 by 2, which is here. Minus y dash at 1. Put here t is equal to 1. What will happen? This is not y, it is t here. Y dash at t is what? Y dash at t, this one is t to the power minus 1 by 2, t to the power minus 3 by 2. Okay, so 1 by 2 into n to the power minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 into 1 to the power minus 1 by 2. So it is 1 by 2 again. So this is the third term. For this, you will get this term. Minus 1 upon 2 factorial means minus 1 upon 2. Integral from 1 to n as it is into y double dash at t. What is y double dash at t? Minus 1 by 4 t to the power minus 3 by 2. Right? So here it becomes minus 1 by 4 into, it should be t to the power minus 3 by 2. What it should be? T to the power minus 3 by 2 into b2 of t minus g of t dt. That is not n. After it will become n, but presently here it is t to the power minus 3 upon 2. Now, which is equal to, what about this? Put t is equal to n, then put t is equal to 1 and take their difference. So 2 by 3. So I will write here 2 by 3 into t to the power 3 by 2. So 2 by 3 n to the power 3 by 2 minus 2 by 3 1 to the power 3 by 2 means 1 itself. So 2 upon 3 n to the power 3 upon 2 minus 2 upon 3 plus this bit as it is. N raised to 1 by 2 upon 2 plus 1 by 2. It becomes as it is. Right. Then plus 1 upon 6 upon 2. Right. And then 1 by 2 can be taken outside. So 1 by 6 into 1 by 4. 1 upon 24 into n to the power minus 1 by 2 minus 1 upon 24. This is a separate only there. Plus, now why plus? This will be minus and this will be minus, plus 1 by 2 into 1 by 4. It is 1 upon 8 integral from 1 to n to the power. Actually here also it should not be n to the power, it should be again t to the power minus 3 by 2 into bt of t minus gif of t into dt there. Okay, you can change this, which is equal to 2 by 3. Now after such corrections, I have provided you notes. In notes also there will be n. So you correct in your notes, n is replaced by t also. Not only here, you correct in your notes also. 1 by 8. 1 to the integral from 1 to n, t to the power minus 3 by 2, b2 of t minus gif of t into dt, which is equal to, this will as it is, 2 by 3 n to the power 3 by 2, plus 1 by 2 n to the power 1 by 2, plus 1 by 24 n to the power minus 1 by 2, isn't it? Minus 5 upon 24. How this 5 upon 24? Minus 2 by 3 and minus 1 upon 25. 4. This will be here. This is minus 2 by 3 and this is minus 1 upon 24. As 24 is LCM, both are sign minus minus, minus 16. Isn't it? It will be like that. But what about this? Minus 5 upon, how you will get minus 5 upon 24? Minus 2 upon 3 minus 1 upon 24 and one more thing is there, plus 1 upon 2, these three terms. So that becomes minus 5 upon 24. If we take LCM as 24, this becomes 8 minus 16 minus 1 and plus 12. So minus 17 plus 12, that is minus 5, which is there. Right, plus 1 upon 8 integral from 1 to n, again here t to the power minus 3 by 2 b2 of t minus gif of t into dt. Okay, now what is the left hand side here? Left hand side is summation from k is equal to 1 to n k to the power 1 by 2, and which is equal to this one, 2 by 3 n to the power 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2 n to the power 1 by 2 plus 1 upon 24 n to the power minus 1 by 2 minus 5 upon 24 plus 1 upon 8 integral from 1 to n t to the power minus 3 by 2 b2 of t minus gif of t into dt. Okay, now we want to focus on what is the maximum and minimum value of b2 of x. What is the maximum and minimum? You know that how to find maximum value of function and minimum value of function by using second derivative test, right? Second derivative test पता है आपको, very first year को. So what is that? Yx, if I want to obtain the maximum or minimum of yx, find out y dash x. Then take such values of x where y dash at x equal to 0. ये अगर value x is equal to c1 है, then find y double dash at c1. And if this y double dash at c1 is greater than 0, then we say that c1 is the minimum, local minimum of y of x. And if this y dash at c1 is less than 0, then we say that c1 is the local maximum of y of x. That means at y equal to c1, here your function is minimum, and at y equal to c1, here the function is maximum. That we want to use, that concept. So b2 of x is our x square minus x plus 6. We know that, second Bernoulli polynomial. b2 of x is equal to x square minus x plus 1 by 6. What will be b2 dash at x? Obviously 2x minus 1. Let b2 dash at x equal to 1. That means we are finding the points where second derivative is, where first derivative is 0. So b2 dash at x equal to 0 implies 2x minus 1 equal to 0. 2x minus 1 equal to 0 implies x equal to 1 upon 2. Now I will find. इसका मतलब ये हो गया कि b2 at 1 by 2 is 0. What this implies? b2 at b2 dash, not b2. b2 dash at 1 by 2 equal to 0. What this implies? at x equal to 1 by 2, this function either has maximum or has minimum. It is according to whether second derivative at 1 by 2 is strictly greater than 0 or strictly less than 0. Now, so b2 dash at 1 by 2 is 0 here. Now I will find b2 double dash at 1 by 2. What will be b2 double dash at x? It will be simply 2. And therefore b2 double dash at 1 by 2, it is also equal to 2, which is strictly greater than 0. This means that we received x is equal to 1 by 2. ऐसा हमको पॉइंट मिल गया जिस पर this b2 dash 0 आता है and b2 double dash पॉजिटिव आता है, greater than 0 आता है. This implies x equal to 1 by 2 is the point of local minima of b2x. That means at x equal to 1 by 2, our b2 is minimum. At x equal to 1 by 2, b2 is minimum, and therefore b2 of 1 by 2 is equal to, put x is equal to 1 by 2 here, 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2 plus 1 upon 6, which is equal to, LCM is 12, it will get 3 minus 6 plus 2, that is 3 plus 2, 5, 5 minus 6 minus 1 by 12. So this minus 1 by 12, b2 at 1 by 2, which is equal to minus 1 by 12, is the minimum value of b2 of x. Minimum value of b2 of x. That is, minus 1 by 2 will be less than or equal to b2. Minus 1 by 2 will be less than or equal to minus 1 upon 12 is less than or equal to b2 as well. b2 has minimum value. That means what? Your minus 1 upon 12 is less than or equal to b2 of x. That is final. Lower bound we get. So b2 of x का minimum value minus 1 upon 12 है, isn't it? So जिसका मतलब क्या होगा है? b2 of x will be always, what will I, minus 1 by 2 will be always less than or equal to b2 of x. This will be the minimum value. Now we will find maximum value. ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा कितना आता है? Now if I take x equal to 0 here, what will get? b2 of 0 is equal to 1 by 6, which is positive. And if I take x equal to 0, b2 of x becomes 1 by 6, which is higher than this value. इससे ज़्यादा है ना? Minus 1 by 12 is strictly less than 1 upon 6. If I take x other than 0 now, every time, if we increase x values of x, this whole term becomes negative now. For example, if I take x is equal to 4, so what you will get? 4 minus 2, 16 minus 4, which is 16 minus 4 plus 1 by 6, and so on. So what you will get? The maximum value of b2 of x. Positive value कब आएगी? x, if I put x equal to 0. If I put x, बाकी के अब देखो यहाँ highest value 0 पर आ रही and lowest value x equal to minus 1 by 2 पर आ रहा है. So isn't it? X equal to minus 1 by 2 पे आ रहा है. So now what will happen here? So b2 of 0 is equal to 1 by 6. So can I say that b2 of x lies between minus 1 by 12 and plus 1 by 6, lies between minus 1 by 12 and plus 1 upon 6. So for x equal to 0, b2 of x equal to 1 by 6, which is greater than this, which is the maximum value. So minus 1 by 12 less than or equal to b2 of x, which is less than or equal to 1 by 6. Now, since 0 is less than or equal to t minus gif of t, why you are taking all the values lies between less than or equal to 1? Because your t minus gif of t is always less than or equal to 1. And it is always greater than or equal to 0 also. Why? If I take t is equal to 1.5, gif of t becomes 1. 1.5 minus 1, that becomes 0.5. So as you want to go for, you can't take x is equal to 4 here, x equal to 2 here. Why? Because your function is of this type, b2 of t minus gif of t. Your this value is always lies between 0 and 1. And if our the value of x is lies between 0 and 1, then for 0, your maximum value is 1 by 6, and for 1 by 2, the minimum value is minus 1 upon 12. Therefore, minus 1 by 12 less than or equal to bt of x less than or equal to 1 by 6 for 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1. इसमें से अगर आप x की वैल्यू और बढ़ाएंगे तो बिल्कुल b2 of x will be more than this also, but you have a restriction that x is lies between 0 and 1 because of this one for all t. Now we have what we are doing here, multiplying this also means minus 1 by 12 less than or equal to b2 of t minus gif of t less than or equal to 1 upon 6. इसका मतलब ये भी होता है minus 1 by 2 is less than or equal to b2 of t minus gif of t, and this is less than or equal to plus 1 upon 6 as t minus gif of t is lies between 0 to 1. Now what we are doing, multiplying each term by t to the power minus 1 by 3 and taking its integral. So what I will take, first of all I will take integral, and then I will multiply to each term by what, which term, 1 upon 8 into t to the power minus 1 by 3. So what will get, 1 upon 8 से मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हैं तो माइनस 1 अपॉन 96, 12 is at 96, इंटीग्रल फ्रॉम 1 to n t to the power minus 1 by 3 into dt, which is less than or equal to, here also 1 by 8 integral from 1 to n t to the power minus 1 by 3 b2 of t minus gif of t dt. हर एक को मल्टीप्लाई किसने कैसे किया है, t to the power minus 1 by 3, t to the power minus 1 by 3, t to the power minus 1 by 3, then it's integral from 1 to n, integral from 1 to n, integral from 1 to n, and after that multiplying each term by 1 upon 8, that we are writing, multiplying each term by 1 upon 8. So your relation will remain same, there will be no change in the relation. Now this implies minus 1 upon 96 into, now what is the integral of t to the power minus 3 by 2, we know that its integral is t to the power minus 3 by 2 plus 1, that is minus 1 by 2 upon minus 1 by 2, upon minus 1 by 2 is like, is nothing but only in product it is minus 2. So minus 1 upon 96 into minus 2 t to the power minus 1 by 2 from 1 to n, less than or equal to, here 1 by 8 as it is, this will be remains as it is, which is less than or equal to 1 upon 48. Now what again, what is the integral of t to the power minus 3 by 2, it is minus 2 into t to the power minus 3 by 2 का integral minus 3 by 2 plus 1 minus 1 by 2. I think here it is also minus 1 by 2. Right? Integral of t to the power minus 3 by 2 in right hand side, but the term is in right hand side, 1 upon 48, correct. So minus 3 by 2 का इंटीग्रल क्या आता है, 3 to the power minus 3 by 2 plus 1, that is minus 1 by 2 upon minus 1 by 2, which is like this. Therefore now 2 and this 96 cancel, minus minus plus 1 upon 48, right, 1 upon 48 n to the power minus 1 by 2 minus 1. Why? This 2 I will take in here, 1 by 48. First of all, put n is equal to t is equal to n to the power minus 1 by 2 minus put t is equal to 1, will get 1, less than or equal to 1 upon 8 integral from 1 to n t to the power minus 1 3 by 2 b2 of t minus gif of t dt as it is, less than or equal to, this becomes minus 1 upon 24, and this is not n to the power minus 1 by 2, it should be again n to the power minus 1 by 2 minus 1. Now what will happen for that? So because of this, now this whole will become changed. What there becomes 1 upon 48 n to the power minus 1 by 2 minus 1 less than or equal to 1 upon 8 integral from 1 to n t to the power minus 3 by 2 b2 of t minus gif of t dt less than or equal to minus 1 upon 24 n to the power minus 1 by 2 minus 1, n to the power minus 1 by 2 minus 1. So what will be there now? how you can relate between k by 2 we have taken. Okay. Now where we use this one now? T to the power minus 3 by 2 b2 of t minus g of t dt. Now here, where we use this? Yes, your this summation is, what is here? 1 by 8 1 to n t to the power minus 3 by 2 b2 of t minus g of t into dt, isn't it? Now what this term? This term is lies between 1 by 8 integral from 1 to n t to the power minus 3 by 2 b2 of t minus g of t into dt. This term is lies between these two terms. 1 upon 48 n to the power minus 1 by 2 minus 1 and minus 1 upon 24 n to the power minus 1 by 2 minus 1. Now what will happen? These both the terms are same, isn't it? So can we write it as, अभी देखो 1 by 48 n to the power minus 1 by 2 और इसको इधर ले लो plus 1 by 48 n to the power minus 1 by 2. So 1 by 48 plus 1 upon 24. What it becomes? It becomes something 3 upon 48 into n to the power minus 1 by 2. Now minus 1 upon 48, and what about this? Minus 1 upon 48 and plus 1 upon 24. That becomes minus again 3 upon, no, minus 1 upon 48 and plus 1 upon 24. It becomes minus 1 plus 2 upon 48. That is 1 upon 48. Okay. This becomes plus 1 upon 48, which is less than or equal to this middle term and which is less than or equal to 0. Now what I will take, if as this term lies between this one and this one, therefore adding again 2 by 3 n to the power 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2 n to the power 1 by 2 plus 1 upon 24 n to the power minus 1 by 2 minus 5 upon 24 on both sides. इसको आप ऐड कर दो. What will happen on both sides? Why on both sides? मिडिल टर्म में आपको अगर ये ऐड करना है तो लेफ्ट में भी करना पड़ेगा, राइट में भी करना पड़ेगा. इसीलिए फॉर दैट व्हाट आई विल ऐड टू लेफ्ट 2 by 3 n to the power 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2 n to the power 1 by 2 plus 1 upon 24 n to the power minus 1 by 2 minus 5 upon 24 minus 5 upon 24 to left side here, right? यहाँ ऐड करना है इसलिए यहाँ भी ऐड हो जाएगा और राइट हैंड साइड में डिवाइड. If I add these term and therefore middle term becomes what? K from 1 to n, k to the power 1 by 2. So this is your after adding left hand side, after adding right hand side, and this is our middle term. So this term, this is the approximate value of summation from k is equal to 1 to n, k to the power 1 by 2. That means it lies between this one and this one. It lies between, you, after calculation you will get left hand side in this way and right hand side in this way. So it is lies between the first one and the second one. Okay, first one and the second one. क्योंकि ये तो टर्म आपको दोनों साइड में ऐड ही करना था. So after making calculation on left hand side, you will get this term. So either you put as it is up to here or you can simplify it. The same as 1 by 6 n to the power minus 1 by 2 less than or equal to summation from 1 to n k to the power 1 by 2 which is less than or equal to 1 upon 16. इसका मतलब summation of k to the power 1 by 2 from 1 to n, उसका highest value आएगा 1 by 16 और lowest value आ जाएगा something 1 upon 6 into n to the power minus 1 by 2. That means its approximate value is lies between these two terms or it lies between these two terms. Also for every year it will be changes. Okay. In this way we can obtain the approximate value of what? Summation from k is equal to 1 to n, k to the power 1 by 2. Okay, and on this I have given an example on assignment. K is replaced by some number there and you can find it. Okay,